Hello, welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Welcome to my Christmas countdown. I cannot believe this is here already. I have got 12 weeks of Christmas projects coming to you from today for the next 12 Fridays. Probably a couple more after that because that ends the beginning of December. But I thought I would start early so that you have plenty of ideas and inspiration and time to get your orders in before Christmas. So this is my very first... I think it's my first Christmas card on the channel actually. It's not my first Christmas card on my blog. I have blogged a couple of Christmas cards already. But this card uses the Feathers and Frost stamp set. This is a photopolymer stamp set in the brand new autumn winter catalogue from Stampin' Up. If you haven't got one of these yet, do drop me a message and I will get one in the post. If you live in the UK, that's not a problem. So, actually no, I have filmed a video, haven't I? I have shared because I shared the card, my Christmas card that went out with my catalogues. Oh dear, right, so this is the card for today. And there's a bit of a technique with this one. I have used Stampin' Blends. I love these pens so much. They are so much fun. I've not done a lot of blending on here, but I just thought it was a really cool idea and quite a fun technique. So, share with you exactly what I did. So I have got a card base in Shaded Spruce. I absolutely love this green. I think it's the perfect green for Christmas. It's just beautiful. I've left my bone fold on the other side of the room. I've moved my craft room around this week because I've always stood up to craft and I don't want to stand up at the moment. I really want to be sat down. So I've moved all my craft things. Usually I'm surrounded by tools and things on my desk and there's nothing here. So I've had to move everything. So my bone folder is on now what is on my stamping desk, which is the other side of the room. So I've got a card base of Shaded Spruce and I've got a piece of, this is thick Whisper White, that measures 8 by 8 centimetres, which fits perfectly with this stamp. So we're going to stamp in Shaded Spruce, which is the same colour as that card base. And because Stampin' Up inks are water-based, they are all perfect for using with Stampin' Blends, which are alcohol-based markers. So you couldn't use Stays-On ink, but we would recommend Memento for a black, but it's water-based. So any of the Stampin' Up classic inks work, which I think is really cool. So Stampin' Blends, they come in duos. This is the Shaded Spruce duo, so I've got the dark and the light version. You can buy them separately or you can buy them as a pair. As a pair they cost £8 and separately they're £4 each. So I'm going to take the light Shaded Spruce and I'm just going to go over each leaf with the thick end. Now we've got 2 nibs on each blends pen. There is a brush tip that I'm using at the moment, and then there is a more classic kind of like a felt tip end. Got to say I don't use that very much. I prefer the brush tip. I think it's because because I've got that obsession with watercolour and I think it just mimics that a bit better. So each one of these leaves are going to get coloured in light with the light Shaded Spruce. Now I don't mind leaving some white. I think that looks, you know, they don't need to be perfectly coloured in. And it's literally just a quick flick over with the marker. It's nothing kind of, I don't mind going outside the lines. I don't really mind, because I don't mind some white space. And it's not, I mean, this is not taking a long time. It's a very quick colouring technique. If you were going to do full-on blending, you'd need to do a couple of leaves at a time, because I'm not blending the 2 colours together. I can get away with colouring them all. Blends do dry quite quickly, and so to blend colours you do need to kind of get to them before they've dried. So the dark marker, I'm then going to just pick out certain leaves and just add an extra flick of colour on, and you can see how close that marker matches the ink. They are just fabulous and they colour really nicely, and I think that will probably do. See, look at that, really quick, really simple. And then I've taken the Flirty Flamingo and I've got the dark Flirty Flamingo marker, because it's the one that's closest to the ink colour, and I'm just going to do the berries in Flutter Flamingo. I know that you will not find this colour in nature. I am quite alright with that. I'm using artistic licence. I like a bit of artistic licence. Right, so that is that. Isn't that fabulously fun? Love that. Really quick and simple. I've then got the Joy stamp from that same stamp set that I'm going to stamp in Flutter Flamingo after I've put my finger in the ink pad, of course. So let's just get that all lined up. There, look at that. Really quick and easy. What I have then also gone ahead and done is I have stamped the stamp that says Joy to the World in Versamark, and I've heat embossed it in white ink. And then if you look at this card, so this is, you know, kind of, that would be the card, but if you, I thought that looked a bit plain. So what I've done is I've gone round then and I've stamped on the card base in shaded spruce. We've got these two lovely little leaf stamps, and you could stamp them one at a time. But that just takes a long time for me. So what I've done is I've put them both on one block together. So I've created a single stamp out of two. And then I am going to sort of stamp where, kind of around where that piece is going to be. So there's a bit of guesswork in this. What I'm going to do is if I put this kind of off to one side, you can kind of see and measure it by eye. So shaded spruce ink on shaded spruce cardstock for a really nice tone on tone effect. And it doesn't matter if they overlap a little bit because you know, they're we can cover those bits up anyway. So that's that, and that looks an absolute mess. I don't know if you know if you can see that. Oh yes you can. I'm at a slight angle with my camera. So that's what we've got on the card base. When we put that over the top, you can't see all that messy bit. It just looks pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take some snail on the back of that piece of Whisper White that we've stamped on. Just like that, and then I'm going to pop this up on 2 dimensionals. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Don't forget to click on my face when it appears just here to subscribe to the channel, and leave lovely comments and like this video if you want to see more from me. Also, there will be Christmas projects coming to you every single Friday for the next at least 12 weeks. And I will see you again really soon. Thanks ever so much for watching. Bye for now.